The Gospel according to Luke.
If anyone desires to come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me. For whoever desires to save his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for my sake will save it. For what profit is it to a man if he gains the whole world and is himself destroyed or lost? For whoever is ashamed of me and my words, of him the Son of Man will be ashamed when he comes in his own glory and in his Father's and of the holy angels. But I tell you truly, there are some standing here who shall not taste death till they see the kingdom of God.
Now it came to pass about 8 days after these sayings that he took Peter, John, and James and went up on the mountain to pray. As he prayed, the appearance of his face was altered, and his robe became white and glistening. And behold, 2 men talked with him, who were Moses and Elijah, who appeared in glory and spoke of his decease which he was about to accomplish at Jerusalem. But Peter and those with him were heavy with sleep, and when they were fully awake, they saw his glory and the 2 men who stood with him. Then it happened, as they were parting from him, that Peter said to Jesus,
Master, it is good for us to be here. And let us make 3 tabernacles, one for you, one for Moses, and one for Elijah.
Not knowing what he said, while he was saying this, a cloud came and overshadowed them. And they were fearful as they entered the cloud, and a voice came out of the cloud.
This is my beloved Son. Hear him.
When the voice had ceased, Jesus was found alone. But they kept quiet and told no one in those days any of the things they had seen. Now it happened on the next day, when they had come down from the mountain, that a great multitude met him. Suddenly a man from the multitude cried out,
Teacher, I implore you, look on my son, for he is my only child. And behold, the spirit seizes him, and he suddenly cries out. It convulses him so that he foams at the mouth, and it departs from him with great difficulty, bruising him. So I implored your disciples to cast it out, but they could not.
O faithless and perverse generation, how long shall I be with you and bear with you? Bring your son here.
And as he was still coming, the demon threw him down and convulsed him. Then Jesus rebuked the unclean spirit, healed the child, and gave him back to his father. And they were all amazed at the majesty of God. But while everyone marveled at all the things which Jesus did, he said to his disciples,
Let these words sink down into your ears, for the Son of Man is about to be betrayed into the hands of men.
But they did not understand this saying, and it was hidden from them so that they did not perceive it. And they were afraid to ask him about this saying. Then a dispute arose among them as to which of them would be greatest. And Jesus, perceiving the thought of their heart, took a little child and set him by him, and said to them,
Whoever receives this little child in my name receives me, and whoever receives me receives him who sent me. For he who is least among you all will be great.
Master, we saw someone casting out demons in your name, and we forbade him because he does not follow with us.
Do not forbid him, for he who is not against us is on our side.
Now it came to pass, when the time had come for him to be received up, that he steadfastly set his face to go to Jerusalem, and sent messengers before his face. And as they went, they entered a village of the Samaritans to prepare for him. But they did not receive him, because his face was set for the journey to Jerusalem. And when his disciples James and John saw this, they said,
Lord, do you want us to command fire to come down from heaven and consume them, just as Elijah did?
But he turned and rebuked them.
You do not know what manner of spirit you are of. For the Son of Man did not come to destroy men's lives, but to save them.
And they went to another village. Now it happened as they journeyed on the road that someone said to him,
Lord, I will follow you wherever you go.
Foxes have holes, and birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man has nowhere to lay his head.
Then he said to another,
Follow me.
Lord, let me first go and bury my father.
Let the dead bury their own dead, but you go and preach the kingdom of God.
Lord, I will follow you, but let me first go and bid them farewell who are at my house.
No one, having put his hand to the plow and looking back, is fit for the kingdom of God.